Get your fat ass up, Miss Piggy. She didn't I tell your little ass? She beating the fuck out this little nigga on the plane. I'm telling you, yeah, I could get there. I could get there. I don't know how. I don't know what it could. There's probably a question on that wasn't asked from our producing staff. But had he asked the right question, there probably would have been some shit I would have caught a felony for. Yes, sir. We back. It's your host that does the absolute fucking most, Mr. Alowwboot. It's in the building along with my co-host, Mr.
It's Mr. Howie Stackz. You feel me? That's the name.
And of course, you know, as we going in this pod game, in the pod world, we are continuing to bring on and have people like mine, success, having shit going on in the city. And we here to shed some light on this dude right here, up and coming rapper in the city, right? Making his noise happen. Goddamn co-host of Fusion Radio, Chicago's very own 9300. I'm gonna say it like the 9300 baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
His rap name goes by Keith, man. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing amazing, man. How y'all feel?
Man, listen, it's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? We done had a few encounters at a few different events and stuff like that, man. And niggas just knew off the jump that we had to have you on the pod, bro.
For sure,
we had to know.
Sure.
We know the energy was there, the love was there. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time. We talked about it last time when we had Monty and Deem here on the show on the pod, previous pod. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Pause this, go see that, because that is the process.
Ran that up real quick too.
They ran that up. Hey, listen, if y'all can run this up, we need double the numbers on this one. You know what I'm saying? All the Fusion Radio listeners out there that's gonna listen to this, man, we gonna bridge that audience together as best as we can. You know what I'm saying? 9300 baby is in the building. Keith's in the building. I want to jump right into it. I always love to have different people on, hear different topics about different shit, because we talk about so much different shit. Some podcast is the some podcast where we talk about a little something of everything. So when we say some, people always say it's a little some with that, and a little some to everything, because we always feel like we have we've got a platform, but we also are very opinionated about some of the shit that's happening in the world too.
For sure.
What I'm saying? So the shit that we talk about, we kind of just go, you know, we go here, we go there, we go left, we go right. We just want to get your opinion on it. We want you to get your view of what you're saying. I don't know if you're following the Diddy situation at all.
That's a crazy situation.
What's your take on where that is right now? Do you think that it's inevitable that he's going to jail? Do you feel like they've been able to keep, how much have you been following? I'm not sure. But like, what do you see happening with somebody who, we talk about music, right? We talk about somebody that's influenced the music world. You know what I'm saying? Another artist, another black man, you know, that's having these situations. What do you see happening with this, with the Diddy situation, bro? What the fuck going on, man? We gotta know.
One thing I say about that situation, it's like, it's crazy to me, because I look at it like this. I don't know if any of that shit is true, like how they say it is and shit like that, like with the baby oil and all that goofball shit you see on the internet. But like, I look at it like,
that's a lot of truth.
It might be.
It is. I mean, it's almost undeniable at this point. You know, it's just from a nigga that's kind of watching the case a little bit. There's a little, but I feel what you're saying. It's like, how far does it really go?
You know what I'm saying? So if the shit is true, like they say it is, you know what I'm saying? If we just gonna say for the sake of the conversation, you know what I'm saying? If that shit is true, like, I wonder how long that shit was going on, and like, I wonder what got it to the point in 2025 that it's coming out, because bro, Diddy been around for 20 plus years, doing his thing for 20 plus years.
You're talking 30.
You get what I'm saying?
Being as long as I've been old,
and like, and if all that shit is true,
was 30
longer than some of us been
alive. That's what I'm saying. So like, think about all the niggas who didn't said, I want to be like Diddy, or I want to go fuck with P. Diddy, and what, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the references you done heard of P. Diddy through your years of listening to music. And then you think back like, okay, So when did all this freaky dicky ass shit come in? And was you niggas a part of this shit?
They say it's been a while, but typically that the majority of the case has been since 2014, 2015, 2016. That's where a lot of this evidence, and then leading up until just recently, last year when he put his last album.
Low-key, I never put that in perspective. This freak off shit, he 55 now. So he been freaking off in his 40s.
Is he 55?
That's some shit that niggas doing in their 20s.
I don't think he's 55.
He's 55, bro. Google it.
Diddy's 55?
What guys? Bro.
Hey Siri.
Yeah, because if y'all 30, so he gotta
how old
be
is
like
P. Diddy?
55.
So he been freaking off. We went to college together.
Old.
You feel me?
That motherfucker's 55
That
years
motherfucker
old.
55.
I
So
thought
we
he
went
was
to college
49.
together. So you feel me? So if motherfuckers want to talk about college and shit, they talking about what, like 10, 15 years ago for us, right? And maybe that was when niggas, you know what I'm saying, could have get caught with the freak out. But not even, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Not like that though. Not like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas maybe could judge us in college and maybe feel something, but it ain't that. It ain't rubbing
That
your
nigga
shit on your
look like
nipples
a
type
saint.
shit. You know, it wasn't never that type of time.
I look like motherfucker. What's his name? Father Fletcher and shit. Nigga, I look like a motherfucking. I look like motherfucking St. Patrick, nigga. I look like motherfucking. Look, that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. When they said that he used to have the escorts like bust on his girl and then he'd be licking it up in the other room in a fucking like ski mask, nigga, I was like, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, that's why that nigga took your publisher. That nigga crazy.
Any nigga that can do that can negotiate the shit out of a motherfucking shit.
I would not
Can
go
finesse
in
you out
business
they
with
drum.
any nigga.
But niggas don't know that.
Invite me over to the shit, and that's what he
Yeah,
on.
but niggas, but people didn't know that though at the time. Like people didn't know, have any idea.
No, I think niggas knew.
You had to be around. No.
Niggas knew.
But let me say this. What I'm saying, like people didn't know the extent. You had to been in the know. Like so, just from watching the trial and just from seeing the perspective of what's going on, the people that were in the know were very close to him. It wasn't so like the parties in the free, from what I'm hearing and seeing, these freak off parties, they had people there just doing regular shit. But when we're talking about that type of shit, we talking about that deep, it was talking about niggas that was close and high up in status to where they was having that type of shit going on. So it's like, again, it wasn't even R. Kelly level, because R. Kelly was just doing this shit just kind of willy-nilly with just these random ass motherfuckers that wasn't. Diddy was with these private escort niggas that he's hiring and high
in Olympia Fields. You feel me? He is all over.
Kels
all over the South.
I tell you all the time, Kels. There was a multitude of girls from my high school that went to. I live in Park Forest, bro. Bruh, Olympia Fields was right there. His crib was 5 minutes from my house.
I ain't never met a girl
that get to his house quick.
Invited to R. Kelly event.
I knew multiple girls from high school that went to niggas R. Kelly events. Like that. We used to get picked up at Lincoln Mall. The nigga was go to Lincoln Mall and we
ride his birds, nigga. That nigga was all over the place. He was
everywhere, bro. That's what I never understood about like them type of niggas though. Like, bro, you R. Kelly, like you Diddy though, like. Bro, you can have whatever bitch you really wanted though. If you like, well, in my opinion, maybe they can't.
Well, real quick, this is something quick, something short, where we just kind of just breeze over some things that are happening within the world, the community, whatever the case may be, and just putting a highlight to it really fast. So, if you don't know, Angel Reese. She plays here for the Chicago Sky. If you're familiar with her, she's a NCAA champion with the LSU Tigers, the LSU Women Tigers, and she was drafted to Chicago Sky on last year. So it's her second year. She has now officially made, she has partnered with Cash App to put. It was Cash App, and I believe it was I can't remember who else it was. If you take a look at it, but it was definitely Cash App, where she's got courts at Oakwood Beach.
I seen
beach course
like
that she just put up, man. I think that's incredible. I think that number one is just dope to just have basketball courts that are that close to the water anytime you see it. I mean, there's already been basketball courts close to the water, and you're saying we talking about Rainbow Beach, we talking about 56th Street Beach. Am I saying?
Oakwood is right about 41st.
So just the mere fact that she has created, just created something for people to be able to do, man, it's just dope. You know what I'm saying? You right there by the water. The placement of where that basketball court is to the beach is dope. Super cold. I love that. You know what I'm saying?
And love that she putting her stamp on the city too.
She putting her stamp on the city. You know what I'm saying? She's a Maryland girl, went to Louisiana to play ball, and now she's in Chicago. Like, she's got best of all these different worlds. She's adapted to the city. People fuck with her, regardless of what they may say about her on the basketball court or how they feel about playing her in the villain. Look, at the end of the day, she's from Chicago. We're gonna support her. We're gonna love her.
And Project Backboard, I think is what it is.
Man, so it's super dope, man. So just shout out to Angel Reese. We appreciate you just doing as much as you're doing for the city, because at the end of the day, that's really what matters. At the end of the day, man, it's enough attention, and women's basketball is growing. So we want to appreciate that. We want to highlight that too as well. We just touched on it a little earlier in our last pod, and then the last show that we had. I don't know if you not the last show, but the one prior to that, where we did where we kind of did the interviews and everything like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had a chance to show the balloon release
for sure
for Brian, right? Mr. Stinson, you know what I'm saying, who was the host of Fusion Radio. And we talked about him earlier, and we talked about the impact that he's had on the city. Can we go into, first of all, if you can give us a little bit of history for the somebodies who may not know who Brian was. Who was Brian to you? Let's talk about that and his impact.
Okay, so like, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, before I even talk about myself and like how I even came into it, I gotta break the legend down. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't break the legend down, it's like my impact don't even really mean nothing. Because like how I looked at our dynamic, we was Shaq and Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He was Shaq and I was Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, we understand who Shaq is. This is the most dominant nigga ever when it comes to being a center. You get what I'm saying? But we also know who Kobe is. You get what I'm saying? We know what folks do. We know what he do. You feel me? On this little one too. You get what I'm saying? He stay in his zone. But we understand who the big dog is. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of looked at our relationship. And it wasn't like he'll try to little dog me or nothing like that. Like, it wasn't that. It was just, that was my big brother. So that's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? And I also looked at it from a standpoint, like, it was kind of like a metaphor, because, I'm an artist. So we deal with a lot of metaphors. So I looked at it like, okay, this the big homie, this the nigga who know everything as far as like radio, then went to school for it, got the degrees, you know what I'm saying, who was really indulged with being a radio personality. Now here come me, I'm the young nigga just straight off because how it really happened was, okay, I met Brian for the first time in 2019. So a little backstory of me, like, I went to college. You know what I'm saying? I went to college. I graduated high school in 2018. I ended up going to high school. I went to high school. I went to a small little high school in the east side of Chicago called Epic Academy. You know what I'm saying? It's a small little school. You know what I'm saying? A little charter school. So graduated from there. Then it's even crazy, like, to even talk about going to school though, because I low-key wasn't supposed to go to school. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean, but I wasn't supposed to go to school. Like, my whole senior year. See, it's like I gotta tell you certain other shit.
Come on,
for y'all to really
man. This is all here for you, man. But listen,
so it's
some
like
some podcasts, when we bring a guest on, it's your show too. We want you to express. Well, if you need to, how far you need to go back, bring us to the front. Okay, let us know exactly what was going on, bro. We need to know this. We have to know this.
Okay, so like the summer of 2017. So the summer of 2017, I ended up getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like, I was already in the streets, you know what I'm saying, at that point, because, like, for me, the streets really came into play, like, 2015, for real. Because in 2015, I lost my brother, Mujab, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So, lost bro, that's when we really dabbed in and stopped being hoopers and kids and shit like that, just smoking weed and just being outside, to now we outside in the streets type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, now we going through high school. Now, in my head, like, I never envisioned going higher learning, never envisioned going to school, because I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna sit there in front of the move like we just was over broke, fucked up and shit like that, but we wasn't rich either though. It wasn't one of those, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't fucked up.
I think everybody that's in the hood is super fucked up. No, there's a lot of people that are, but there's a majority. There's some people that's just in the hood that's just on the block, but they parents got enough to make them look rich amongst the poor, but they ain't got shit either. You know what I'm saying? There's a weird there's a dichotomy to that happens as being poor, but also being rich amongst the poor, but you're still poor amongst the rich.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We had enough to make ends meet.
Yeah. You know just enough to get by. Still a struggle, but just enough to get by. I hear
see, because we had everything we needed, but we ain't have a lot of things that we wanted type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I never really have it in my plan, in my head, like going through school. Like, I bet I'm gonna graduate and go to school type shit. But like, at school, I was a different type of person, because like I come from the era, or like being around people in the streets where like, if you really in the streets, like you lead that in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like basically on some like how you code switch in business. Yeah. Like when it's professional, you be a professional. You know what I'm saying? You talk a certain type of way, you watch your dialect, but when we in the streets, we talk how we talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at school, I was this honest kid, you know what I'm saying? Used to wear glasses, don't probably wear the glasses no more, but still smart as hell, go to class, do his work, get up out of that type shit, you know what I'm saying? But in the streets, I am who I am, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, December 2017, I ended up getting shot. Now everybody like, this nigga type shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, how you get shot type shit? So now it's like, shit starting to boil over, lies starting to be entwined, you know what I'm saying? So like, now certain things starting to come to the light. So now, fast forward to the end of my senior year. So like, end of my senior year, I had a real conversation with one of my... This is
2019.
No, this is 2018.
Okay,
yeah, 2018. So 2018, end of my senior and shit like that.
Woo, man, 8 years past. I graduated in 2010. That man is crazy. I know, but I hear that and I'm just like, man, I be around a lot of niggas that be like, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker that just graduated. They graduated in 2020. I coach football, so it's like I be around the shorties that's graduated or about to graduate, and I'm like, God damn, man, I have years on you niggas, but them niggas be looking older than me. Them niggas look older than me. Like some of them niggas got full beards and shit. They 18. Like the fuck, man. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. It's crazy. I mean, I'm unk status. Damn, I'm unk status.
Hey, look, we officially.
Yeah, that shit crazy to think about. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm trying to keep that shit young in some aspects, but man, I can't help it.
I feel young. My body be like, I don't know.
Hey, real quick, we'll let you get back. What I gotta say, I was listening to some of the artists. You know, they go out of town, so the shorties be listening to all the new artists and shit like that. Yeah. Devon on 1700. Respect to what he do. The little Chuckies, all these little cats. You know what I'm saying? These new cats coming in, and I just heard myself say some of the oldest nigga shit ever. I'm like, this fucking boom bap shit. These niggas listening to. I said it to myself. It was like, oh shit, nigga, I'm transferring over. I could feel the fucking sandals and the spatula, you know what I'm saying, with the little shorts. Just come on, just gravitate to my fucking body and shit. I'm like, nigga, this is some old nigga shit to say. Some get off my grass ass type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we're just, but don't worry about it, nigga. You'll go into it. It all makes sense now, is all I'm saying, nigga. As niggas get older, I get it now. I get what the fuck they was talking about. It's like, I'm not hating. It's just, you know, yeah, some of that shit you just don't, you know what I'm saying?
It's just old niggas.
Yeah,
shit.
But you get older. But either way, yeah. So this is fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? It's about 2018.
Yeah,
2018.
Long story short, I ended up going to college and shit, and I did the 1 year. But in the 1 year, I still like didn't necessarily like, cause it wasn't what I wanted to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really took the time to sit down and really tell myself like nigga, what you gonna do with your life? Like, cause like with everything that was going on in between the time, it was like I had that I didn't give a fuck mindset type shit, like still young as hell. So it was like in 2018, I made the decision to come back home from school, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take the rap serious, take the music serious, and shit, I'm gonna see where it get me. So end up doing my first interview ever, you know what I'm saying? Did the first interview ever. And in that interview, Brian ended up seeing that interview, you know what I'm saying? So with him seeing that interview, he ended up reaching out to me, sending me a email on some, man, I want to sit down with you. I like what you're doing. I like your music, you know what I'm saying? I want to meet you type shit. So then I ended up linking up with him, doing my first ever interview with him. And then it was like, shit, I just stayed locked in with him, bro, because it was like, it was his energy with me, bro. It was like, you don't meet too many genuine niggas out here, bro. Like, niggas who like really don't want nothing from you, but to see you win though, like, don't want to come up off you, don't want $1 from you, like just genuinely want to do whatever they can to see you prosper and whatever the fuck you trying to do. And that's what it was with bro. So it was like, I end up getting, like, years end up passing. I just, like, you know, I stayed in contact with him and shit like that. And then I end up getting released out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Because I ended up doing 6 months in the county and shit like that for a pipe case. So when I came home, I'm like, I was locked up, I was telling myself, I'm like, man, you fucked up, losing a little traction on this rap shit. You told yourself you was supposed to come home and do this, do that. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, then you didn't call 2 pipe cases back to back. Like, you front your move. Like, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was gonna do that, you should have stayed your dumb ass in school if you was gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta tighten up type shit. So I'm like, when I came home, I was thinking like, I need different ways to build some traction. I need to get my name back out there. So, you know, scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, I'm seeing Brian shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing folks doing this thing still. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn.
And did he reach out to you? Did he already told you at this point that, you know what I'm saying, he was fucking with you, or was it, or after you caught your couple cases, it wasn't until after that's when you actually locked in with him?
Yeah, that's we was already locked in on some little brother, big brother shit.
So y'all already did have a relationship.
Yeah, we already had a relationship on that type of time.
I just want to make sure they got the timeline perfect.
Yeah, so we was already locked in on some, like, had a relationship and shit like that. It was just when I came home, that's when I get that. I seen he ain't had no co-host, because like the last time I did an interview with him, he had a co-host. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home and I was checking in with him, like just watching the different interviews and little content he was doing and shit at the time, I'm like, damn, folks been doing this shit by himself. Let me see what type of time he on. You know what I'm saying? Let me just test the waters type shit. Like, so at Fusion Radio, one thing that we offer is we let people, like different artists or different guests that we have on, we let them come and co-host a show. So when I came at him about co-hosting, he thought that's what I meant. He thought I just wanted to come on for an episode and like come do a show and like shit like that. But I'm like,
he didn't see your vision.
I'm like, hell no, nigga.
He didn't know what you had up in store. Hey, you had a plot. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's okay to have it's okay. Like, it's all right to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all have a difference of what it is,
yeah,
it's okay to dream big. People not always gonna see it,
but not even
the people you fuck with.
No, for real.
But not even a dreaming big, because it's like you had it in your you had a thought, he had a thought. Those thoughts necessarily weren't aligned. However, once you had the entrance, once you had the ability or the I guess the opportunity,
yeah, the opportunity.
You know what I'm saying? Opportunity. You took advantage of it.
He was like, oh, so you want to come on and do a show type shit? I'm like, no, I stopped that shit in the door. I'm like, nigga, I want to do what you do. Like, I want to come on and do what you do every week. I want to be a part of Fusion Radio type shit. And like, if you really want to be technical, like, the nigga was like, he was shocked and like excited at the same time. Cause he like basically on, I ain't gonna say like he profiled me, but he was like, nigga, you want to do this? I
can see that even still, nigga, looking at you, talking to you. You, nigga, you wanted, if I saw you randomly, I wouldn't necessarily think that after talking with you and hearing you talk. I could maybe assume, yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
But even still, I probably would have did it too. I mean, yeah, I probably be like, you want to do talk radio? So
it was like, he was really excited though, cause he like, man, like, I'm gonna take you under my wing type shit. Like, if I'm gonna bring you on, like, you gonna be my partner type shit. Like, he never tried to give it to me on some like, this my show, you just a part of it. Like, nah, nigga, this our shit, this our show. Like, nigga, if I'm bringing you in, I want your expertise to mix in with what I already got going on. Like, I want your ideas. I want you to try to figure out how we can make this shit better and do different things and shit like that. Like, he never grounded me and told me like, no, this set thing, this what we doing, and that's just it. Like, it was never one of those. Like, it was always a partnership from the get-go.
I'm saying, like, like when I was younger, sometimes I would overthink that shit. I was scared to like go out and actually talk to motherfuckers. So you did that at a younger age. You feel me? Like, so, you know, it's like one of them things. It's like, it ain't on you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? That's important. Like you said, that's important.
But I ain't gonna front my mood too though. Like, that's why I say, like, I wasn't supposed to go to college, but in some type of way, I feel like in that year I got what I needed to get out of college.
Well, they say it's all networking, bro.
Cause it's like, I took communications class, all type of shit when I did my 1 year in college. You know what I'm saying? And like, that was that one experience that really put me in like a situation where I was uncomfortable as hell, bro. Cause it was like, you know, in college, I don't know if y'all ever been like on a college campus, cause I went to SIU in Carbondale, you know what I'm saying? So I was on campus and everything. Like when you actually on campus, it's like, it's peoples from all different walks of life, like that look all like, it's people that look like us, then it's Asians, Chinese, man, like it's all different type of people, you know what I'm saying? From all different type of states, all different places, parts of the world. So I'm in these classes and like in communications, like it was basically like a big ass speech class. Like every lesson was like in some type of way a specific type of speech, you know what I'm saying? So you had to get up in front of the class and give your speech, and like I'd be sitting there not necessarily talking my shit, but like I'm breaking down who I am, like the shit I done been through, you know what I'm saying? Cause like it was even fucked up to the point where like cause like one assignment we had, like this was one of the early assignments too, like we had to pick 3 items like that meant something to us, you know what I'm saying, or like that stood out to us and like meant something to our life. So at the time 2018 2019, at the time when I'm in school, I still had my bullet in my back when I got shot in 2017 type shit. So
take it out.
Nah, hell no, they didn't take it out, because they was on some like, if they tried to take it out, it fuck around might mess up my nerves type shit or something like that.
A lot of times, no more to leave it in if they feel like it's gonna do more damage than good.
Was it a
your body?
Was it a 22?
Your body will eventually.
What caliber bullet?
No, it was a 9. It was a 9. Yeah, it was a 9.
So yeah. Well, shit, it depends on how you got hit, but
yeah,
just the simple fact that, you know, they're not gonna take it out if there's gonna be a potential nerve damage or problems. Your body will either expel it.
Still got it in there.
No,
expel.
That's a whole nother story. It ends up coming out.
Your body expels this shit. That's how bodies are crazy, bro. Like it either realize it's a foreign object, try to fight against it, and eventually say, all right, look, it's here. We're gonna just fucking live with you, or it's gonna expel you. It's gonna spell it out.
It definitely found its way to come out type shit, pierce through the skin and shit. But in the assignment, it was like I had to pick 3 things. So I picked my tattoo, you know what I'm saying? I picked my 093 tattoo. I picked that bullet, and I think I picked something else. I can't really remember what else I picked, but it was basically just on some like, that was the first instance in my life where it really showed me like, damn, I could really get in the front of a crowd of people I don't know and really express myself, you know what I'm saying? Then when I look back on the music, because I was doing music in college too though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, in the moment I'm thinking like, damn, now what if I could have the courage to get up here and rap my songs like I just got up here and told them all my goddamn business and shit I was like, shit, I'll be on the money. But yeah, man, I've been working though.
The newest member of the swim team.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you, sir. That I believe is a big achievement.
It definitely is.
I think that somebody's have an idea of what the swim team is. Tell us how you became the newest member of the swim team. Why was that a right fit for you? How did this happen?
Becoming a part of swim team, like it happened organically, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't something that was necessarily forced upon me. It wasn't something that was like, you have to do it, nothing like that. It was something I really wanted to do, for real. Cause it was like, I'm coming around bro them, they coming off with a certain type of energy. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and it was the type of energy that I feel like I needed to be around, you know what I'm saying? Cause no disregard to none of my people or nothing like that. It's just a lot of my people ain't on the type of time I'm on, you know what I'm saying? Sure. What I mean by the type of time I'm on is like, they not trying to be an artist or trying to be a personality, you know what I'm saying? They not on the music tip, you know what I'm saying? They on the street tip. So sure. I told myself, like, for what I'm trying to do in my career, I need to put myself around like-minded people that's trying to do the same things as me. So I'm coming around the Howie Stackz, I'm coming around the West Side Dons, the Hev Banks, the Monty Sykes, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming around those different individuals, and the vibe they giving off, I'm like, shit, these the niggas I need to be around. They got, man, like how you talked about motion. Oh shit, this the niggas with the motion right here. Cause and it wasn't even so much like I just wanted to come around because bro them had motion. It was just like, okay, niggas already cold. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is cold though. Like everybody that's associated with swim team cold in their own way. Like, and it's like everybody fit in the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like I fit with what I bring to the table. Sure. How we fit with what he brings to the table. You know what I'm saying? Hev fit with what he brings to the table. Everybody brings something specific to the table, and we all help each other in some type of way. So it was more so like Hef came to me on some like, man, I rock with what you doing. I love what you doing. Then I ain't gonna front my move too though. Like with recent
talk about it.
Like with recent events that's been going on, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the spotlight kind of fake been on me a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Not in a good way, but kind of on some like, cause you know I just lost my boy. It's not like I didn't know bro them before that. You get what I'm saying? One already tapped into what they was doing with the swim team. It was just like it seemed like after that, then it was more so like then I was like, all right, let me really start tapping in with this Fusion Radio family that I got. You get what I'm saying? Cause being associated with Fusion Radio, like that man started Fusion Radio 17 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So with him starting Fusion Radio 17 years ago, he done shook hands with all different type of people in the city. Like, and not even just people in Chicago, like Fusion Radio stretch all different type of places. Like I didn't even got a chance to interview somebody all the way in Australia just cause
That's dope.
being associated with Fusion Radio. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking hard.
So
that's hard.
So it's like once that kind of end up happening, it was like a lot of people was reaching out, and like Hef was one of those people that, like I said, I knew already, but then when he reached out again and he was like, I really want to help what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I see you just got, cause he was like the only person, I won't say the only person, but he was like the first person that really broke it down to me a certain type of way about like losing bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he didn't feel no type of way, because we all feel some type of way about losing a person like that. But it was more so like he was on some, nigga, I understand the responsibility this nigga just left you with. Like he understand the magnitude of what Fusion Radio is. So he like, nigga, that's my big brother too, just like that's your big brother. So nigga, I want to keep what the fuck my nigga had going on. He keeping it going.
He gave you, can you say that he gave you kind of that sense of how you should approach not only the grieving process, but also the passing of the torch, so to speak, the unexpected passing of the torch.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. So that's strong. That's good. And that makes a lot of sense now, how that gap got bridged amongst you all with him, and then now with Swim Team, because he sees with the progression and seeing probably how you was even handling that situation. So I think that helps in and of itself. I think that was dope. That was a dope. This is smart. It makes sense. Like that makes sense.
No, I definitely do though. So it was like, then I'm coming around, bro, and then it's like I seen professionals. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, we fuck around, we joke, you know, we like, I wouldn't say it like that, but we niggas at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We laugh, joke, we drink, smoke, whatever we do respectfully, you know what I'm saying? On that type of time though, you know what I'm saying? But when it's time to work, bro, them work like how we working right now. Like, it's professional. Like, we working right now. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to kick it, we kick it. But when it's time to work, bro, them work. So, and that's another thing that I admired about them. Like, and then I admired the support system. It don't matter who drop. Everybody gonna say it. Everybody gonna comment under that. When you look at a Swim Team post, it don't matter who it is. Me, Hef, Howie, you gonna see a nigga swimming on that bitch all in the comments.
For sure.
Like I just seen one of the females that we rock with, you know what I'm saying, a connection she just made a post I seen on Facebook early. She said, man, all I see down my timeline is Swim Team members. You feel me? They doing their thing. Because that's what we do. It's a lot of us. I think it's like 8 of us all together.
That's a lot.
Let's
talk about that, Howie. I want to know, because again, this is new for you. You coming into a space, although like you said, you knew them. Co-host has been Swim Team for a little bit of time. I guess enough time to where you kind of got your feet, you got grounded into it now at this point.
I probably more so got committed a couple of months ago to, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was one of the like some of the moves we made that led to me being incorporated. That probably had something to do with, like, a couple things last year and stuff like that. And then it was like a wave at first, and then it became like a group of niggas. It's like, all right, we gonna like do this.
Well, let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. Well, I can ask you, you know what I'm saying? From his perspective, he gave his perspective. What's your perspective on him being a new member of the Swim? And again, for the somebodies who may not know, again, the Swim Team is a collective of artists that are throughout the city, but not only is it art through hip hop, through rap, you know what I'm saying, music, you've got creatives, you know what I'm saying, you got a style, you got fashion in a sense, you know what I'm saying. Even if it's not directly like, hey, I make pieces or stuff like that, everybody's got their own sense of style. Everybody brings that to the table. Guys feed off of that, feed off the energy, photography, videography, show set up. You know, I mean, you name it, producing, all that shit, radio hosting. I mean, everybody's doing everything. Now you with podcasting, you're bringing the podcast world into it, right? This is essentially a part of it. I mean, I'm not swim team, but shit, I mean, by association I'm outside with them niggas. I'm with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. I'm represented. You know what I'm saying? So
you out there, we got to put the hands in.
I mean, and vice versa. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of how it went, though, for real.
But it's not just because of the association. It's the respect level. It's the seeing how we work, how we move. It's the respect of that. Can you talk about that? How that was a fit? How him coming in to this is a major move, and why it made sense. Why did it make sense?
I mean, for me, like, I mean, bro got it on the music side. You know what I'm saying? I feel like on the like radio side, I feel like I'm a little outside the circle. I've been around for a while, but like, I feel like I ain't always know like key players and people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was outside still doing my thing, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be more social instead of being like, like, cause I've been rapping for a long time, like since 07, 08. And I've been in a couple groups, and my whole mentality flipped. You know what I'm saying? So I done fucked shit up. Like, I done fucked up relationships. I done blew my big chances on stage already. You feel me? Like, I done made mistakes, and I learned from my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So what's refreshing about you, bro, is like, and I mean, I'm sure you human, you know what I'm saying? Everybody make their own, have their own shit going on, you feel me? But what you doing at your age is like, it's a testament to me of where you finna go with it. You feel me? Like, as long as you keep your head on straight, of course. I mean, because anybody, you see, we got Kanye going crazy. We got all these niggas that's got billions, millions. They tweaking the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but right now we at the place where we all trying to get at least to closer to them. So we ain't trying to tweak out. You feel me? Your story. Like, you own
for that. Sure.
You don't gotta like prove it to nobody. You don't gotta live up to it. Like, your story is your story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can tell it. You feel me? So, because
only you will really know the real truth.
Because it's like to tell your story. You are the best person.
It's certain shit like in your life. I've probably been a part of certain shit, but it's a whole lot of shit that I wasn't a part of. So if you tell me that's how it went, I have no choice but to believe that's how it went. One thing you also got to keep in mind, it all ties into who you are as an artist too. That's the biggest thing in my opinion, because it's like it depends on what you're trying to do and because what type of project you going for, what type of sound you going for, like, because you might be a certain type of artist that's probably trying to go for a certain type of sound at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to drop at a specific time. You know what I'm saying? Or drop a certain type of weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about your strategy and how you want to roll out your music. You know what I'm saying? So my strategy right now, I'm trying to roll out singles. So right now I'm looking at it. This the best time to do it, so I could hit their ass over the head with a single this month, single that month. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas are actually digested a certain type of way. It's still going like the summer banger still ain't really came out yet. Like
summer just hitting. We just started.
Like one banger I know for, of course, 9300 baby, all gas no brakes. Then another hit that just came out, Howie Stackz and motherfucking Westside Don Locked In. That's a motherfucking summer hit. You get what I'm saying? So, and then another one. You get what I'm saying?
Still working it up.
You get what I'm saying? Like we still working that joint. You get what I'm saying? Or like, I know y'all know that. I don't know if y'all know this. A newer artist. It's a female. Her name Lil Moo. Like the On Top of Cars. That little twerk shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's that type of music for right now. That's the shit that motherfuckers pushing. So when you dropping, you got to keep that type of shit in mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I basically, like, with me going through all the things I done went through in my career, I didn't seem like the strategies, like how they work and how they don't work. Like I didn't seem like working with niggas like a couple months ago I worked with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He dropped the project and he was more so on like not the Rod Wave tip, but like on some lyrical melody type time, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped it around this type of time in the summertime, and his shit didn't do the numbers that he wanted it to do. And he was feeling some type of way. But see, at the moment I couldn't really explain it to him how I should have, and I didn't break it down to him, and I didn't look at music the way I looked at it. You feel me? From the analytical tip, you know what I'm saying? We was just on some, folks been pushing these songs. We've been working all winter with these songs. So now these are the songs we got, but not even understanding like, yeah, we've been working all winter with these songs, but we really wanted to drop them in the wintertime because that's how we was feeling in the moment. Yeah. But now we ain't had the money in the moment, so we couldn't put these songs out how we wanted to. So we've been sitting on, right? We've been sitting on these songs 5 months. So now it's the summertime. But now the summertime then came, but it's a whole new vibe out. It's a whole new way. So now you've been working on this real lyrical deep shit and all this like on some Meek Mill trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like really trying to J. Cole trying to tell stories and shit, but now it's the summertime and niggas don't want to hear that shit. So now you drop your shit and your shit don't do the numbers as you wanted to. Now you discouraging yourself. You think your shit weak. You like, man, what the fuck? This shit ain't working. Now you want to go get you a job and quit doing what you doing because you thinking this shit ain't for you. Well, whole time your game plan ain't right. You doing what you supposed to be doing. You in the right field. You just not game planning right. So I just changed my whole approach of how I was just looking at music in general. Type shit.
That shit's tough, man. It's you know, we oftentimes, or at least oftentimes as creatives or artists, you know, we second guess ourselves when things should come out, how we should do things, what platform we should produce it on. I know this nigga goes through struggles all the time about figuring out what lane he wants to be in. He's still, after all these years, I mean, based on the amount of time and effort that you put in now, considerably, you would be considered an expert in this field. But it's still difficult. Yeah. But it's still difficult to figure out the art, the target, the audience, how you want to approach it, how you want to market it, how you want to put it out. What if even deeper? What you want to say on the record? You know what I'm saying? All that shit matters. You know,
I would probably like to say comment on that because you know, like. It's one thing to really like. I think that like one of my strengths over the years was me as a recording artist. Mm-hmm. Not, and maybe also a little bit of performing artist, but like I think that like ultimately my songwriting capabilities and my recording artist capabilities are like probably my strongest still to this day. Cause it's like for me the studio ain't shit. Like we can go in there. Like even like a feature, okay, cool. If you got a song already and that shit hot, I'm nothing. Just alright, cool. It's about like literally, and I'm not being arrogant. Like give me like 5, 10, 15 minutes of writing, maybe even recording time. I'm gonna get that shit done. We're gonna hear it. Alright. I might have been maybe. Let me just say it again real quick. Ooh. Alright, cool. This is where people usually lose me. A couple layers. Oh, you doing too many layers. Nah, bro. Finna cut some of this. Ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but it's one thing to do that. It's
a relationship with the engineers and the producers that you have too. So it's always good to work with people that just know you. So that I feel like that part I understand. I understand that a little bit because I've been in the studio a lot with this nigga and the people that he do music with.
And get out of the market though.
Yeah.
And marketing takes like a different, it's like sales. So you gotta always sell yourself. You gotta always kind of like look the part. You gotta always kind of like, and you know me for a while. You know I didn't always sell myself. I was on that humble shit. I didn't really look the part. You feel me? Like, to be honest, the reason why I got away with so much shit in my life is because I never really looked the part. You feel me? Like, which that's a whole nother conversation.
You was passed on because you didn't have that look, so to speak.
I was now that you got the look, a lot of grief too.
Maybe so.
You know,
well, maybe now that because you have the look, so to speak, you can speak on a little bit different.
It's crazy because now I'm a grown ass man and niggas is profiling me, and I'm like, because I got a couple more tech, man. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So I know how that feel. Like, you know, I know how that feel because people might see me one type of way because I have decided to dress a type of way for my image and for also because I just didn't have the money at the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as my kids ain't fucked up, like I can, you know what I'm saying? I can do what the fuck I want with my money. You feel me? Like, so you know what I mean? Like, and now it's crazy because I'm like, sometimes I feel I still get treated a certain way, and I'm like
you progress.
You know what I'm saying?
You always have to show and prove. Niggas
like, it's been for me a personal grind battle that has only really improved in the last like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a long time to be the nigga y'all see in front of me. And he was there. I met him in 2010. So like I've been knowing this thing a long time. I met him in 2010. You know what I'm saying? We done had ups and downs and shit. You feel me? Like we done seen each other all grow. We done been broke together. You feel me? We done been
for sure.
And shit like that. So it's like,
you learn a lot about a nigga when you live in close proximity with a motherfucker. You seeing the nigga dirty draws, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If they was on your ass for multiple days, nigga, and you took them off and they're there laying down somewhere, nigga, you got to walk past them, nigga, your dirty draws. Is all I'm saying. But you learn a lot about a nigga when you live in close proximity with a motherfucker for that long. Like you just do, you know what I'm saying? But there's a connectiveness, there's a brotherhood, there's a bunch of shit that kind of tie into that. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I had to say that shit to give niggas perspective. The somebody's know, but it's just like that's a perspective with my niggas when they see us do this show and the chemistry. It didn't just grow out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't just happen. Like it was really ordained in that way. It happened for a reason, and it's ordained that this show is happening. And some podcast is where it's at now. And just like with Fusion Radio, and it was ordained. It happened for a reason.
It wasn't easy for us all to get together because we were supposed to do this. Like we've been trying to do this like 4-5 different times.
I swear to God,
so,
man. Listen,
I swear to God,
it's hard, man. But we find a way to make it happen. Now we're going to our final segment. We're going to what would it take? What would it take segment here? So we got to go into that, man. We got to go into that. So it's going to get a little funny. You know what I'm saying? Interesting real quick. We got to go into that. So we got a story here. And let me pull this shit up because this shit is fucking crazy, man. I don't know why this nigga finds these crazy ass stories, man. This dude is fucking, this nigga's insane. So there's a woman that was arrested for attacking a child on a plane who called her fat based on police investigation, right? Stanford, Florida, WFTV police say that a woman was arrested in Florida airport after she repeatedly hit a child on a plane. The arrest report says that the incident happened after the child called her fat and Miss Piggy.
Chaos on board a Memorial Day flight out of Sanford.
Orlando Sanford Airport police arresting this woman, Christy Crampton, who they say repeatedly hit a child on a plane. She's charged with felony child abuse. Channel 9's Ashlyn Webb explains what witnesses say led up to the woman being cuffed.
Airport police say they arrested her at the gate after the pilot requested for law enforcement. This arrest report says it all started with the child calling the woman fat and Miss Piggy. Christy Lee Crampton was set to be back home from her family's Disney World vacation. Instead, she made her first appearance in front of a Seminole County judge Tuesday, charged with felony child abuse. Allegiant Flight 2885 to Hagerstown, Maryland, was set to take off from Orlando Sanford International Airport just before 2 p.m. Monday. But according to this arrest report, Crampton and witnesses on the plane tell police the child called Crampton fat and Miss Piggy, telling her she couldn't fit in the airplane seat. That's when witnesses say Crampton began hitting the child with her fist and then hit him on the head with a water bottle. Then the report says she slammed the child's head into the airplane window. The child used his arms to cover his head. Airport police haven't said how old the child is, but Crampton told police the child was very rude and disrespectful during their trip to Disney, and that after the child called her fat, she took his phone away. She claims he then pushed her arm off the armrest twice, and that's when she began smacking him. But police and witnesses say she went beyond typical disciplinary actions. One witness saying the woman was not correcting the child, she was abusing him.
So Florida woman.
Again, craziest motherfuckers come from all of Florida and the Bronx. That's what it's according to Charlemagne. So this is what would it so just crazy ass shit, right? That's some wild shit to say. So this is what would it take? This is a random segment where we basically just gonna take a current topic, right? That topic essentially, and ask what it would take for you to crash out and get out of character for your normal self. All right. So we're gonna ask a couple questions to that. We're gonna figure out what would it take? And then you just let us know. All right. So what would it take for you to crash out? Now, we got five topics, right? 5 scenarios. You let us know what would it take. Okay. I got a kid that watches Coco Melon full volume on their tablet. Now we're talking about on a plane now. Okay, we're talking on a plane. On the plane, we're talking about full volume. Parents ain't telling them to turn it down. Nobody's telling them. They're right behind you. You trying to sleep. You got a fucking long flight. You got 4 or 5 hour flight. Kids just listen to Coco Melon. Just loud as shit on their tablet. Okay? All right. We got a kid that kicks the back of your chair the whole plane ride. Now, I personally been there. Nigga, I got a story. Number 3, we got a kid who looks at you across the aisle and yells out, "I smell pussy." Nigga just staring at you like this. He just looking at you. Smell pussy. Right? I got a kid who asks if he can borrow your girl and get some of that titty milk.
That's funny.
Young nigga just hey man, let me some of that titty milk out of your bitch.
That would not make me crash. I would laugh though. Yeah.
Probably laugh at that. Probably laugh. Okay. And number 5, I got a kid that yells out, "Our 911 is playing right now," and proceeds to head to the cockpit. I'd be a little scared. I ain't gonna lie, that part, girl. Because you never know that young nigga what he capable of if you do some shit like that. Those are the 5 right there.
Pick out the 5. Which one would make it scratch out?
Which one of those is the ultimate? Which one of those makes you get out and be like, "Hey, look, little nigga, hey, get you out of your character, get you out your body on the plane." I know which one for me.
Yeah, it's the kick in the seat.
Bingo. That's it. And it's crazy. It's all that other shit that could have been done to us. I had a situation.
That Coco Melon shit though, that it depends though with that.
It's about equal with the kickers.
Yeah, cause it's like
turn that shit down.
Not after so long, it's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna say something to your parents, and then once they don't do nothing, then I'll fuck around, might crash out, cause like now you playing with me type.
Yeah.
And like even with the kick in your seat, like you're not finna kick in my seat. Hell no.
You're not kicking my seat the whole plane. I had a kid that was kicking my seat for the first hour. Almost, it felt like the first hour, bro, of the fucking plane ride, bro, coming back from fucking Vegas. And I just looked back. I just did like this. and the parent and the white family.
They was like this.
They looked at me and I was just like, okay, we got pretty long flight. That's what I'm saying. Got like 2 hours to go. Like in so many words, they knew what the fuck I was getting ready to say. I was saying, like, yeah, we're not doing this shit for like another 2 hours, bro. You get this little nigga in order, or I'm kicking this nigga out the fucking window. Like you put the little nigga in check before we have a problem.
So you gonna crash out? Kick my motherfucking seat one more time.
Step on my fucking seat again. Woo!
Should have never gave you niggas money.
Yeah, that's how I was feeling. Yeah. I'm not playing that shit, man. I was important. Yeah, but for a little nigga to be call somebody Miss Piggy on a plane, she beat her. I want to see if you can find the video. Oh man, it just ended her day with your fat ass up, Miss Piggy. She didn't I tell your little ass she beating the fuck out this little nigga on the plane. I'm telling you, yeah, I could get there. I don't know how. I don't know what it could. There's probably a question on that wasn't asked from our producing staff. But had he asked the right question, there probably would have been some shit I would have caught a felony for. I'm not gonna catch a felony for the kicking the shit because I'm just gonna tell you off. I'm gonna just I ain't crash out. It's relative, nigga. Fuck you being crash out. But I'm talking about really go to lengths that she went. Yeah, there might be some opportunities there. See what I'm saying? Do some shit. So, yeah, man. I always love to end this shit on you know what I'm saying, on a good note. Just get, you know what I'm saying, just have ourselves feeling some type of way. Again, we appreciate everybody. We appreciate you. We love you. Somebody's out there in the world. Again, if you watch this pod all the way through, again, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and
subscribe to
the pod if you haven't done already. Again, 9300 baby in the motherfucking building.
Shout out to the swim team.
Shout out to the swim team.
Yeah, Sersky, swim and drown. For sure, man. So 9300 baby, you can catch me on all DSPs. You feel me? Any way you want to listen to good music, Look up 9300 baby. I got all type of songs. It's not just turn up shit. It ain't just. I got whatever you need, man. So definitely get in tune with that. Definitely get in tune with me on the socials. So on IG, you can follow me at 9300 baby _ and on Fusion for my Fusion Radio page on IG, it's Fusion Radio 08. You know what I'm saying? And then on Facebook, it's Fusion Radio, just regular Fusion Radio. That's the page. And then my Facebook page is Keys from OBs. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tap in, get in tune with me. And man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man, for having me on the podcast, man.
Another motherfucking nigga just popped in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Swim and drown.
Hef Banks in the motherfucking building. Monty Sykes in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
God damn, we in this motherfucker, man. Nigga came to the wing. Gotta give a nigga a couple wings and shit. Nigga, help. Hey. Shout out to that sir guy, nigga. Shout out to that shit. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about you niggas, man. But we ain't say nothing good, so we gonna end this shit. Because we were talking behind y'all back. We ain't want y'all niggas to hear the shit we saying. You know what I'm saying? Now we can be honest, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We as far as artistry goes, as far as podcasting go, as far as just doing this shit for the city, for the culture, we appreciate you again. Somebodies, we love you so much. Thank you again. Like, comment, and subscribe to the pod. Again, it's another podcast. Again, don't forget, everything that you seeing here is just our opinion. It's just how we feel. It's just what we feel like needs to be put out into the world. You can take it for what it is. You can take it for what it ain't. It's just simple as that. Don't forget again, listen to the people that surround you. Love thy neighbor for real. Don't forget to wash your ass at night. Howie Stackz, 9300 baby, swim team in this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Again, we love y'all again. Thank you again, somebodies. We out. Peace. Love you. Till next time. For sure.
I'm tryna go a little faster. No, we ain't pumping the brakes. If they get behind us, we gon' get low on the jakes. No, we ain't pumping no brakes. 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 I'm tryna go a little faster. No, we ain't pumping no brakes. If they get behind us, we gon' get low on the jakes. No, we ain't pumping no brakes. No, we ain't pumping no brakes. No, we ain't pumping no brakes. No, we ain't pumping no brakes.